To a new Let's Play series. We are playing Stars, and I have not been able to record. I want to go back to something that is a little bit different, and so let's play some Stars and let's start a new game. And one of the games I remember playing a long time ago, I play a race that is different than all the other star race, and they're based on having space stations instead of having colonies. And so I will try that again. And I remember it was difficult to play because I probably didn't know what I was doing. Let's call ourselves the Borg. Not sure that's actually really applies, because obviously the Borgs in Star Trek fly around the Borg cubes and not build starbase and things. Well, I'm sure they build starbase and things. And since we are go with the infinity sign, that looks pretty cool. So the race I was using, I was thinking about, is the alternate reality, and you can pause a video here to read about it. But the basic is that, and so if the starbase is destroyed, then everything go kablooey, and so you want to keep the starbase in as much as possible. And then we have these lesser traits, and I think because we are living in starbase, we do want to improve starbase. Obviously, I think improve fuel efficiency allow us to build the fuel miser over here, which is probably good, because we want to be able to go around a little bit. Of course, now we need a lot of points to make up this deficit with all these advantages that we give ourselves. So let's see what we can do. Let's make ourselves immune to gravity, I think. That way we can settle on or build or grow a lot better in all sort of situation. So that gives us even less advantage point. There's not much we can do over around here. Actually, there might be. This we can change our growth rate. So if we reduce this a little bit, or a lot, we should get some of that points back, and then go back over here. Because if we go back this way, sorry for going back and forth, the annual resource production for us is the planet value, which we changed by changing the habitable range, and then times the square root of population energy tech divided by 10. So that is the factor. I think changing this have a lot of points associated with it, so just leave it alone. So we want energy tech to be going quickly, so that we can produce more resource. So because of that, let's go ahead and bring this down, and I think we'll bring this back up to offset it. Now we can play with some of these things too, but I think I'll just leave these alone. And we'll go back, and I think we'll narrow our radiation band a little bit, just to fit things. In. Actually, might have to bring something else up as well. Let's bring electronic up. I'm trying to manage all this advantage points over here. Oh, I guess we can also take the no advanced scanners. We don't need to scan as much since our population could do scanning. Just to offset some of these improvement we have. Back here we don't have to make that as narrow. Which makes things a little bit better for us. You can also try to offset this a little bit, but I think we'll terraform things as well for us. Let's see what else we can do. Okay, 75% extra construction. No, we don't want to do that because we need construction research to build starbase. We definitely don't want weapons to be expensive. So just leave electronic and biotechnology. We can check this box. Let's not worry about that too much, I think, because that too few is there. And I'd much rather put in habitability so that we can get more planets. Alright, let's just go with this and finish. And we'll call this the I think we call it the Borgs. Okay, so that's the Borg. Advanced game, do we need to do any of these things? No, we don't need to do any of those. Everything's normal, moderate, that's fine. Not going to worry about it. Oh, the new game. Customize race. Can we load what we have? Cancel. I'm confused. New game. Goes to my race. I guess we'll do that again. Borg. So I will pause. Well, I won't pause the recording. Just go ahead and go through the same step. We know what we're doing now, so it should be pretty quick. Improve starbase, no advanced scanner, mean gravity. We'll leave all these alone. This is less, extra, extra. And we reduce this to 10% and bump this down a tiny bit. Okay. Finish. Yes. Okay, let's go ahead and hit OK. And we'll call this Borgs. Alright. And this is our layout. We have click on shift, okay, F4, available hull types, pop-up help, home is quark. Alright. So we have our starbase, and it had a little bit of weaponry and shield, and we have a 25,000 initial population. We have a scout ship and a colony ship. So let's get our scout ship. Let's zoom in a little bit. There we go. Let's go to this guy and let's queue a couple exploration. Expect things very little few. So let's just go ahead and queue all this stuff. And then if I click back here, let's go to the starbase and see if we can build one of these. We can. So let's go ahead and add that. And then let's go to our research and focus on energy, because that's how we grow our population. Okay, I think do at the very first turn. The next turn we get our another scout, and then we can move it to scout this direction. So let's go ahead and go to this guy. Just go ahead and remove these. Do I just hit delete? I forgot how to delete a waypoint. No task here. I thought I can just drag it to... Yeah, that's what I needed to do. Just drag it to the previous place. I guess I was not dragging it very well. So we'll go there. Actually, we'll just go there for now. No, we'll go this way. And then we'll build two of these guys instead. And one will go this way-ish, and the other one will go this way. There you go. So let's end our turn. Which is F9. Okay, so we have a... Let's go to that. Go ahead and split these guys out. So one of these guys will go and go this way. And then this guy get to go and explore over here. That's fine. We'll save our mineral for now, I think, unless we want to build colony ship. Forgotten is really red. We can remotely mine it though. Oh, what we need to do is build a remote miner. So how do we do that? Let's look at our ship design. Available hull types, we have freighter, scout, and colony ship. And then components, we have nothing. Oh no, we do have some. We have but we do not have any mining robot yet. That's fine. Go ahead and click back on Quark. Thing. Gen 16 is how much we can mine based on our population. So let's go ahead and go to one more turn. Okay, we have a really green planet, which is awesome. Alright, so we have Tech 2 in energy. Next thing, we have more shield, which is fine. the main reason to research so that to increase our growth rate. And then we have beacon, which is really nice. So let's go ahead and send our colony ship over here. Let's load up some colonists. $25,000. Colonists. Then we'll go over here. The order is to colonize. So when we go back to Quark, let's go ahead and design and build a transport. Let's see if we can. So Pinta is a colony ship. Let's add one of those. It's always good to have one in hand. Let's go ahead and design a transport. So small freighter. We need a engine. There's a cargo, scanner, electronic mech. So this allows us to build a colony. We don't need that. So this in there for extra fuel, just in case we need. And shield armor. We do have some shield. I'm not sure that will help us any if we run into problems. So let's just keep this light and easy. Let's call it the 70 KT transport. And that's warp 5. Let's do W5. It's a random way of naming things, but let's also build one of these. Take a little while. Then it'll also take a little while for these ships to get anywhere anyway. So that's still well. That's a lot of terraforming to make that work, so let's not worry about that too much. Let's go and generate new term. And again, if you are watching this and see what I'm doing wrong, please let me know. I would appreciate the comments. So we build a new Pinta, which is our colony ship. And we have colonized beacon. Now an order thing here, which is probably not going to be you can build up a starbase. So we have a starter colony which has nothing. So I think the first thing we need to do is build something that has some. And let's go to available hull types for star bases, and it will be the fort. And what can we do? Have shield, weapon, battle computer. No Stargate yet because we haven't researched any of those things. Cancel this. What can we build We're a fort or space station. That's huge. So let's just go to fort. Copy. And stick in shield. Armor. Laser has a range of 10. Torpedo have range of 4. Power 10. Range 1. So we just stick in torpedo. Some laser for close range combat. No. Undo that. All torpedo all the time. And we can stick a battle computer in here. And we'll call this the arm fort. I think Alpha. It's called Alpha 1. Just so we so it has Alpha torpedo. So very crappy stuff. It costs 125 kiloton of uranium to build, and all this stuff. So here we can change that and stick a Alpha, one of these things. Wow. So this one, costs a lot more resources, and we generate 20 resource. Okay. A year at this growth rate. At this population. So we can build this in 6 years and build this in like 20. Okay. Well, the reason I say 56 because it doesn't have enough material either. So it takes a while to build all this stuff. In the meantime, we can try and transfer some of that mineral over. But I'm not too worried about that because we haven't seen any enemies yet either. So let's take it slow for now. Alright, next year. Okay, so we now have a little bit of another transport over here. We can transfer some population over to help, or we can try to let our homeworld grow. Now, this guy has grown up a little bit, which is fine, and the mining rate at 2. So we can transfer. What does it cost to build these things? It costs 125, 29.54. So we can transfer some of this over, then it'll help them a lot. So 125, 29.54. So if I load, this can only carry 70 kiloton, I believe. So we'll go over there. So let's go and drop that down. Let's do a quick drop. Transport. Quick drop. Just load, drop everything. And some of the other load calls and load 3 minerals are the one that I have predefined. So we do a quick drop here, which means we'll drop everything. Quick drop. And then we'll come back to quark. And we'll do quick drop also, which means we'll just unload everything, except we'll customize this to load all. So we'll end up with another 70k of iron. Come back this way. Quick drop. And come back here. So don't worry about, and then we'll worry about the other minerals after that. Okay, let's get that running. Oh, we found another one. Take 4. That's fine. I'm not gonna. Let's just leave that for now. 8% whiskey. Okay, so let's go to our Pinta. Let's load up. The reason I only load 2200 colonists is because our colonists will actually die in spaceships. Like 1% will die every, and it rounded down. So at 2200, none of them will die. So because we don't have much in terms of colonists, I don't want any of them to die right now. Well, not that I want any of them to die anyway, but for now I do want to keep that loss to a minimum, and that's why I only load 2200 instead of 2500. I guess I can also load a little bit of iron. And then let's go back to quark here and build another Pinta. So we always have one of these in hand. Let's go ahead and go to the next turn. So this one here is now done. It still have a lot of fuel. Let's go ahead and scout some more. This one, let's just stay there. That's fine. This one I don't want to see. Unload I do. That's a new habitable planet, 4% a year. That's good. That's not. That's not. So let's pick up this Pinta. And let's load another load with colonists and iron. Let's go over here and colonize. Let's build another Pinta. Then let's go to the next planet, which is Beacon over here. Now it will still take a lot of mineral and zinc to build this armed force. Armed fort at least. And we'll try to get all that stuff here without transport in this episode, so we can at least build one armed fort. Okay, this one also still has a lot of fuel. Let's go ahead and scout this side. New Pinta. That's fine. So we built a new one on whiskey. And over here we'll also queue up a armed fort. It'll take a long time because it doesn't have enough mineral. So this one we'll go ahead and not worry about that. This we do. So this, let's not worry about that one. Unless that also not tell us about good planet. We'll find out. Okay. So next, so this is quark. Doesn't do anything right now, but growth. This we have a whole bunch of irons here. Uranium. We'll worry about boranium and germanium when these things go back. So let's go ahead and go to a new turn. So this one, I found another planet, which is great. Let's go back this way. This one get to build another Penta. Take 3 years now because it required more iron than it has, which is fine. Then we'll go to this Penta, load up some more colonists. I don't think there's any iron. No, there's some. So let's just leave this alone. And we'll go over here. 668. Take 5. I think let's go to that. Because the more research we do, because the square root effect of the calculation, the less gain we get. So let's go ahead and research in proportion. Get the few miser. This allows us to be few at warp 4, which is great. And I think after that we'll go to construction so we can get all these all the other weapons and shield and stuff. So let's go to next. So this one has now finished transporting iron over there. Let's look at our design again. So this one take 25 boranium and 54 germanium. So let's load 25 and as much of this that we can. We'll go over here and we'll do a quick drop, and then we'll go back here. And that should be it. And let's see what else we have. So that's 668. You can probably rename that to like 709 or something. Take 2. Now we have that few miser. Let's go ahead and go to construction. Electronics, biotech, weapons. Let's do weapons, so we have some radiation terraforming, because radiation is our least favorable thing, so that our new planets can have something to do if they have nothing else. And then we focus on construction. And then let's go to the next one. There's a few miser. Arctic, which is that planet there. We're not going to do anything. Ah, excellent. Strange artifact. We have grabbed neat. Temp terraform, which we Oh, we found another one. So we research Tech 1 in weapon. Let's go ahead and go to construction now. That's radiation terraform, which we will need. So this one have finished that. Let's go to our planet over here. So now, oh, this one will be done next year, so I'm not going to transfer anything over. Now, of course, we can try to transfer more stuff over here, but I don't think we have enough mineral at our home planet to do that. So we'll just not do anything. And next year the Pinta will be done. We could send it over there. Now we'll design our Pinta, and let's copy this and change our Mark 5 quick jump, which to the Fuel Miser a lot better, I think. So this we'll call the Miser Pinta. And since we're not building anything else, this one has few. Let's just copy. Also change this to a Miser Scout. We'll probably build a couple of those. So when this one is done, we'll add 2 of those. And then we can send them out and get these guys back to be deconstructed. Okay, let's go to the next turn. Alright, so now Beacon have built an armed fort, which means is at least protected. Which is awesome. So now we try to upgrade to this. It'll take it forever. So let's not. Let's just do the terraforming things. Build Pinta. We'll load up some more people. And iron, which we don't have. Let's throw some uranium. And then we'll go over here and colonize it if we can. Level of construction. There you go. Space dock is at level 4. So we'll aim for that and require. So that will be our next target for all these colonies. Any of those, but let's call it an episode, and then we'll try and expand our empire.